Can I make Hatsune Miku? Well, that is just no. I guess. I mean, that's directly a real thing, right?
For today is mythical creatures. So it's actually not an area this time. It is a creature type. It is creatures of myth and legend. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Are we set? And let me shuffle.
Oh, yeah.
Go.
Here we go. Oh, I think it's gonna be Bob. Oh, Drone, I was wondering if it was gonna be you. Good job, Bob. Congrats.
So then the doll will be really cute, but then the whole concept is horrifying. Oh no, I'm gonna have it broken open with stuff coming out of it.
Oh, but how is that not gonna be horrific?
But no, the doll is cute. Like the physical doll.
Okay. Yeah. This is a fear caused by a real event hundreds of years ago. Supposedly every toy made in this town for 13 years turned into a monster. Oh, despite evidence that the curse ended, people are still afraid in the lands of Krias. I like that. The vitrified boy tries to convince people it is an abandoned boy if it can, so they will hug it and bring it close. Cherished toy turned monstrous due to neglect. It was a single line of top-selling dolls that all past the first batch were cursed. Ooh, the vitrified lie. Oh, that's cool. It does not eat children. It likes to be friends with children and eat their parents. I do like the idea of a cursed toy line. What? I guess maybe we can figure out like what made the curse. Was it actually a curse, but maybe there's just some eldritch being that got trapped in there. So some kind of witch like entity. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't know if it'd be a witch or some kind of angry god that would make this curse. And why this toy store? Maybe the owners of the toy store did something. You know, like that could be it. Maybe one of the toys somehow became sentient, maybe by stealing magic, and it passed the curse to other toys. How many of these are still like roaming around? Like, is this a thing that you could run into potentially? But then it's still more like cryptid where they're like, no, it definitely couldn't be it. Or were a lot of these destroyed? You know, maybe there was like a purge and only like one of them was left after, you know, this situation where maybe lots of people were getting them. It's giving me furry vibes. So I feel like at least a few people get freaked out by the doll and locked it away. Oh, wait, furry?
Furry? Is that fury?
I guess fury, because I was thinking, like, I don't know how furry would go into that. Like, I was just like reading the sentence, but yeah, I don't know. Unless it's like, because it wouldn't be furry.
Furby.
I was wondering. Could say that it's the case where every time there's a creepy toy, the hag story would get blamed for it. Oh, because of how rare it is, usually not true. Once in a while, a child will receive a toy and suffer a vile curse of waking sleep. The families then receive a mysterious message telling them to come by nearby woods. Ooh, that's fun read, where it's become spread so much that it could almost be dismissed most of the time. Does the doll itself kind of spread an evil curse to whoever has it? Or does the fact that it can break open and have some sort of monstrous thing inside, is that how it harms? Right, maybe it only becomes a broken after it has delivered the curses. Before then, it just looks like a normal toy. Otherwise, the child would likely not want to play with it. Or the family would not give it to them.
It could be that these things, instead of having something to do with like just eating the parents, to eat the parents, it could be that it's some kind of creature that like gets really possessive of the child and then eats the parents so that it is just them and the child.
How actually strong is this thing? Or is it one of those, it's unassuming, like how a mimic can get you because you don't know what it is? Like, is this thing, could you fight this off if you know what's going on? Or is it just like very powerful that's how it can eat people? Put it in a circle of salt and throw holy water at it. I like, yeah. If you put it in fire, it just returns to porcelain and heals all of its cracks. I guess it is made of porcelain, so maybe it does seem to fire when it worked that well on it. What if even because of that, like the curse, it still can only speak using those lines?
Oh, that's good.
But then
and
they
upsetting.
might be like distorted, or it's only using like parts of them, like chopped up.
I feel like it's more upsetting if it keeps the same expression no matter what it's doing. So like it's painted on. And then it sits there and it's going, I love you. And then it's like stabbing the parents or
Oh,
something.
yeah. Demon, I have a really dark idea. You know how the tendrils have teeth? What if every lost child's soul is in one of those teeth? That way it doesn't just use a pre-recorded sound. It can sift into the voice of its victims. Kind of horror story where the protagonist might be self-sacrificing by keeping the doll themselves and moving to the middle of nowhere to keep it from anyone else. Oh, yeah.
Ready, spaghetti.
Yep.
Set. And go.
Congratulations, Cat. Good job, Cat.
This is awesome.
Ooh,
I'd like to request my gem.
Ooh.
X,
Okay, I guess we'll just see what that
Oh yeah,
one
I'll pull
is.
up the notes.
Yep.
A phoenix-like creature with radiant gem-like feathers. Ooh, beautiful. I love me some gem things. The tears of this creature is said to heal the worst of injuries.
Yeah.
But if one has impure intent, then watch out for the fire that emits from their mouth. Ooh.
So if it's a phoenix-like creature but a gem, I'm always imagining something that it like it's a bird that just slowly kind of becomes petrified over time and crumbles, and then there'll be a little gem that's an egg that it hatches from.
Ooh, David, that's so fun.
Because maybe the gem hatches in fire like a phoenix, so you can have the gem, but you can hatch it as well. Ooh, I do like the idea of its like conditional thing. So maybe this creature, then if it knows it's gonna petrify itself soon, then it goes to like a volcanic area or something, because it knows once it completely petrifies, that's where it will crumble and it can rehatch. Or gem hatches when surrounded by gold. There's a volcano where these birds nest and roost, and adventurers will climb it to retrieve these eggs, smashing fully petrified birds to unearth the gems and sell them. They used to do that. The birds no longer exist except in gem form. The way to hatch the gems is lost. Ooh, okay, so maybe it's like one of these that the only reason they're rare or mythical is because poaching, essentially.
I'm mixing kind of a peacock thing, and then also I was thinking the birds that stomp on stuff.
Secretary birds.
What if
type
it
of
was
bird.
created from greed and science? They were trying to basically make the golden goose type thing, a bird that could produce gems and stuff for greed and money. What if they couldn't get it to hatch their creation, and they ended up disposing of it in the volcano, and then it hatched under the pressure of the volcano?
I do like the idea of saying like the egg is known as some kind of very like powerful sigil or, you know, like artifact just on itself. If it's some kind of artifact, it could be, maybe the myth goes, if you have just the gem of it and you keep it on you, it's sort of like you're supposed to have like promised riches or something. Like it's a good luck charm. Geopteryx. Ooh, I honestly really like that one.
That one kind of sounds like a dinosaur thing or something.
What? It doesn't sound like Archaeopteryx.
So it sounds like an exact dinosaur.
Oh, does it?
David,
That's so crazy.
you have a dinosaur problem.
That's so weird. Yeah, because they don't have any. People who work with the gems have a tendency to get crystal growths on their bodies. Oh.
Ooh, that's fun.
Oh.
So it's almost like it's contagious.
Yeah.
That would make a really good plot point if there was somebody that was selling feathers from this thing as jewelry, and then the people who bought the jewelry were getting infected.
Legends say whoever holds on to them or whatever is promised wealth, it is like gems grow on them.
Oh,
So like riches
yeah.
come to you and stuff. So it's one of those like, it's more like a monkey paw or genie wish.
What if like what if some bandits or like horrible people got a hold of it, and then they had someone that holds on to it for them, that they use as like a middleman, and then they just pull gems off of their body, and they just like keep the person.
That's horrifying.
Ready? Set. And go.
I feel so bad for Drone.
I know this wheel today has like teased him.
Congratulations though, Lucy. Like, I'm glad
Incessantly?
yeah, it's fun that you won, Lucy. And I'm not trying to take that away. It keeps being literally above.
So
Absolutely not.
is the visual for this, Lucy, mostly that it is in fact a raven with a gothic necklace with like thorns and roses around it, and that it's blind?
Are we thinking for this creature, is it actually real or is it a complete fabrication? The idea of people dying or getting lost forever does make me think it would probably have to be not real, right? Because then like the myth couldn't spread.
It could be a
dies.
myth that like that's why people disappear is because they've found this bird.
Yeah, but then I guess it goes into like, why does it give you premonitions? Why does it give you the future if you might die anyways? Why does it want to show you the future? And then like, where did it come from? Red's thing, maybe the raven was a familiar of an ancient and powerful witch who disappeared a long time ago. The bird is looking for its master by peering to the future of the mortals that crosses its path. Oh, I like that, Red.
Ooh, like maybe it needs to do that.
Yeah, to like see if that's what's gonna help it. And it was from some kind of like witch or like familiar, then it could be more, it's like a spiritual creature. So it has like wisp of energy coming off of it. Ooh, maybe they get lost because seeing their potential future makes them get lost in their own mind and able to tell the difference between the future and the present. Oh, that's cool.
Ooh, that's spicy.
Are we thinking is it able to see the future because of its amulet that it has? Or is there some other innate magical part of it? It's kind of like long tail. Oh, yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking. So what if the tail is almost like a dream catcher, but for future events?
Cat, I like the innate idea of seeing the future, but people think it is a necklace and try to take it to avoid their future. Oh, I like that, Cat. Ooh, I like the dream catcher idea. And you could have the opals gemstones that are usually on the outside be mirrors instead, so that they can reflect the future back at those who cross its path. Oh, I like the reflecting the future back. That's like neat. Lucy, so it's intimidating, that's why it's big, and it does talk to you in a very ghostly voice. It's a little disoriented, so you don't know if it's real or not, to mess with your mind. Red, what if it has a loud call that echoes through the forest into a person's mind? As long as the echo has heard the words of the raven take shape and let their meaning be known. Are you going to be able to draw with him on you?
Yes,
you
I
are?
got this. I can make it work.
Look at him, guys.
I can make it work.
Look at his criminal.
He's like, this isn't what I want.
I'm still showing him off first before he gets on your lap.
He's so cute. He's
Okay,
like David.
you go over there. We need thighs strong enough to crush the skull of a god. I like that I just read that at the end. Like, what? I see.
Yeah, this is a Goomba stream now. Yep.
Look.
It's just a baby.
Look at him.
He's so soft and fluffy. And he's got a grumpy face.
Oh, yeah, we should... I like red.
Yes, this is true. This is true. But he's so cute. This is for you, Kelly. Oh, I ran out of bullets.
I don't...
Right in the armpit.
Why is it right in the armpit?
Right in the armpit.
Not my armpit.
Later, taters.
Later.
Bye.